Good evening, everyone. Beautiful Sunday. And I want to begin with, I want all of you to close your eyes first. Let's take a moment to do some deep breathing while I play one of the latest song I made with my brother, who's a great musician. We're making this Sriman Japadas playlist. So these are all like compilation of my thoughts and trainings, and I'm putting it in a playlist for you to be able to listen to. So I want you just to relax right now and take, wherever you are, just sit down, just relax, and let's take a few breaths, deep breathing, while we listen to this very mellow song. It's not danceable, so we just want to have a light song this Sunday before I begin my talk. So let's just close our eyes and breathe.
I am safe in this moment, Lord. You see me here. My body knows how to regulate. You calm my fear. I am the version of me, steady and made clear. I breathe in your presence and I let go of what I fear. I release the need to control how it unfolds. I lay down my striving, let your will be told. What is aligned meets me at the right moment now. I trust the sequence you lead me, every step somehow. Steady, steady, you're holding me through. Clarity, clarity, you pull me back to you. Steady, steady, there's nothing to chase. I trust the timing of your grace. I release the need to control. I rest in your hand. My heart stays on the promise. I won't take the wheel again. What is aligned meets me, God, at the right place, right time. And I follow your spirit when you speak again. Safe in this moment, I won't drift away. My body finds its peace as you renew the day. What is aligned meets me, you arrange my way. I trust the sequence, Lord, I'll walk your path today.
Was that relaxing? Just having this, sometimes when just things are just crazy, you should just take time and sit down, listen to a very meditative music, and just take a break and just do some breathing. And what I also do, since we're here, I've been using this patches These are one of our products. So this is this. I use this every day actually. I put it at the back of my neck. It's a biosignaling patches. I use this when I go up on stage because it gives me like wide memory, strong memory. And I use this before I go to sleep. So in network marketing, like I remember when we started this company, we focus on actually building leadership because at that time the company didn't have, we only have a few products that time. So we were focusing on leadership, pretty much speaking to people that would be interested to build. But today, as I speak, we're turning 28 years old and we do have quite a amount of products. And so what you should be focusing on is actually building a database of customers, because the database of customer that I would say it would represent 90% of the market, because not everybody becomes a doctor, lawyer, not everybody becomes a networker as well. So you have to understand this. You cannot just be having networkers, because at the end of the day, it's the products. It is the products that would give you, sales. So I want you to focus. You have to understand this. With the products we have, you have to be looking at, okay, what market you're in, what products would actually work, or would be, like, for example, in Dubai, okay, the products I focus on Dubai would be sharing the water purifier, the shower, the water tank for showering, and filters, home purifier. Those are the products that are very sellable in Dubai. Of course, the patches all over the place. So depending on your country. So all I'm saying is that you need to focus on pushing or sharing the sale of the products, because this is the consumable thing that people would actually be consuming, and it would be an added check for you at the end of the week. Okay? So just a fun fact that QNAT was actually born the year of a tiger. Now, why am I saying this? Because when we started, it was like the worst there was economic crisis, I remember, at that time. And we started this company. It was like a disaster. You know what I mean? I don't want to get into the detail of the story, but meaning disaster, we took on a big responsibility at that time, because the previous company that we used to work for literally folded up and run away, and we were left with, a few thousand networkers in our hand, and we took the responsibility. At that time, of course, I was very stressed. I thought, that was it as far as my network marketing career. But I remember how, Dr. Sri looked at that disastrous situation we had, the problem we had, but he didn't see the problem. He actually saw the opportunity. I saw the problem. He saw the opportunity. So tonight, in fact, I just remember my father used to say in Spanish, no pasa nada, malo, salvo una haya, una buena razón, which, that's my Spanish is so bad. But what he was saying, that nothing bad ever happens if not for a good reason. So when you're experiencing troubles in your life, when you're experiencing challenges in your life, you have to see the opportunity that comes out of it. If you could just, so what I've learned right now from that experience 28 years ago, that when there's a crisis, I actually become very happy and excited, because I know there's an opportunity here, and I just have to break through these challenges I'm facing right now. So guys, I've never been alive again until this month of April, because you guys, someone has awakened the tigers of network marketing. And they say you never wake up a tiger, because once this tiger wakes up, okay, it's It's gonna be chasing time. You're gonna be running away because tigers, they don't give up. Okay, so I'm very thankful because with what happened, the challenges we just went through, right? I've seen many sleeping tigers, okay, like myself, just woke up. And what does that mean? They're not taking this shit alone, they're just out there again, awake, networking, alive, like as if it was 25 years ago. And so this is the beautiful thing that I saw from the so-called challenges we had or we're having right now. In fact, I don't see it that way. I see it so exciting. And I've never been talking to my partner, Dato Sri, like the old days. It's like we're on the phone. Like, okay, we're just talking and I'm just in the field, okay, in corporate, in the field, and enjoying this beautiful challenges that we're having. Because once we break through this, guys, okay, we're gonna take this company into $1 billion company, okay? We're touching $1 billion heart, yes, but we're also gonna take this company to be $1 billion company. And that's the plans we're having right now. That's why I'm in KL. All the directors are coming here, right? We are going through a major restructuring of our company. What does that mean? It's for all of you. This is for all of you. So for any one of you who's actually doubting because of some small commotion that's happening, okay, guys, come on. We're 28 years old. This happened is not like luck, okay? 28 years old. Just put that in your head. 28 years old. And I've been in this company for the last 28 years old. I was there from the very beginning. And I know every in and out of this company. And I would be the first one to tell you whatever situation the company is in right now. And I'm telling you right now, you just woke up a 20-year-old tiger. Okay, and you don't do that. So that's very exciting. So I was like, I wanna, so today actually my main topic today, that's a side thing. My main topic today is how do we face challenges. Okay, so trouble, there's always going to be trouble. There's always going to be challenges in our life. So what we need to do is not focus on the problem. The least you should think about a problem, I would say a minute, 5 minutes, the max. After that, be in the moment and put your problem in the middle, okay? And look at now all the different options that you may have. There's so many options. Talk to the people around you. Find solutions. Once you start focusing on a solution, immediately you become alive. You become, you're out of that. You're out of that problem. You're out of that, what I would call a quicksand. You take yourself out of that quicksand as soon as you think of one possible solution, another possible solution, and there would be more solutions that could actually fix that particular problem. As soon as you have 3 or 4 or 5, immediately you've won. You've literally won. Why? That problem, which was this big, just it blows. Immediately it just disappears. Why? Because now you have the solution, and it just immediately your whole system, your whole body just relaxes, right? So when this thing came out, I looked at it I had the 5 minutes. I was just going, wow, this is big. But then I started looking at the actual situation, not just solution, where we are, our stability. Okay, I started talking, right? Of course, to Dato, started talking to the directors who are with me right now. I started talking, touched the network, started meeting with the network, started meeting with corporate. That's why I'm in KL right now. And immediately, okay, just that day, although it was very busy, I never had the busiest month of April, which is my Aries month. Okay, I heard all the stars, all the planets are aligned in Aries. You could check this out. Okay, it's disastrous, but it's also something big happening. There's some big change happening, and I see this big change happening inside QNet. It's happening right now, and I'm telling you this. So it's either you're gonna be with us on this big turnaround, or you're one of those I don't want to say the word. I was going to say something, but I might get censored. So if you're one of those people who's just going to run away because of fear, then you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out, guys. You don't know how big this is. And I'm not joking. You know me. Okay, you know me. You've seen me. You've met me on stage. I never joke. I'm one of the serious. Although of course I make laugh right now, but it's like, even this thing what I'm doing right now, right? I never thought I was gonna be doing this, right? This is a millennial thing. Okay, I'm 64, right? But I don't think 64. I'm not old. If you guys think I'm old, if you guys think I don't have it anymore, then you're wrong. That's where you woke up the tiger. So I'm very thankful, guys. Right? I'm going to start working with you right now. I'm actually, I'm applying to be your working upline. I am your working upline right now because Dato has to focus on corporate. Okay? We have to fix the structure of the corporate. Dato is doing that. So yours truly is your working upline right now. You got to work with me, okay? Whatever challenges we have in the field, okay? I have my secretary there. You set up. I'll be there motivating your downlines. Put them in groups, okay? Wherever country you are, Africa, Russia, Indonesia. I was just with the Indonesian leaders, okay, the other day. They're all doctors. Amazing doctors. I was just so happy to meet with them. I was so inspired meeting them because they were so happy that, the products, right? They were talking about the biodisc. They're talking about how powerful the biodisc is. They're talking about how wonderful the products. And these networkers from Indonesia, these doctors, right? They're not into recruiting people in terms of, as leaders. They're just focused on products. And I was just like, I said, okay, I'm your upline. I'm going to help you push products and sell products and share products. So they're now working with me on a day-to-day basis. They're sending me stuff. And in fact, I invited one of the doctors to actually speak on our VCon. And because she has testimony, she had cancer. Okay. And she was explaining how the biodisc turned her ailment around. And this was like, wow, this is amazing. I said, you got to go up on stage to share this testimony about our wonderful products. So guys, we're just like, it's a crazy month, but it's one of the happiest month I ever had, okay, since this company started. So I'm very thankful to the troubles, to the challenges we're having right now. In fact, I don't even see it as a challenge because just like, I guess what Dato, I remember when I was just so depressed when we had that big challenge we had 30 years ago, I saw Dato like this, smiling. He's going, Japa, do you not see? He was telling me, Japa, do you not see the opportunity? And I was like, what opportunity? I was just seeing the problem. But he had this same smile I'm having right now. So I'm remembering myself right now with a lot of the people I'm talking to right now. I'm seeing the Japa in me 28 years ago. I'm seeing the Japa in me 28 years ago, and I'm now the Dato telling them, hey, look at me, I'm happy. Because we're gonna turn this around. Please see the half-filled cup. Don't see the empty part of the cup. Okay? And that's how you deal with whatever problems you have, guys. You should be the one finding solutions. So if you focus on solutions, your problem would immediately disappear. And I cannot just repeat this over and over and over again. So if you just learn this thing, and that's the first lesson I had from BJ. And I thought he was crazy at that time. Really, I thought, this guy is crazy. There's this problem here. He doesn't even talk about it. And he was telling me about how we're going to open up a company. He was telling me, oh, Japa, you're not excited? We're going to open up our own company, right? And, I didn't even know I was going to be a founder of this company. At that time, we're just like, hey, we're going to do whatever. I would open up doors. I could not even speak on stage. I remember that, like, the first break, Dato believed in me that I could speak. He was on stage, I remember. He was talking about this guy who's a master of one-on-one. And I was like, did he invite a speaker? We cannot even afford a speaker. Why would he invite a speaker to come? So he goes on ravaging about this person who's a master of one-on-one. Then he calls my name. Ladies and gentlemen, the master of one-on-one, Mr. Japa Bismarck. Then I was like, what, me? Like, I never went up on stage that time. That was the day of my awakening. That was the day I took the courage to go up on stage and gave the best talk ever I had. That day, I became the master of one-on-one because my upline believed in me. And that's what you would have with the V Partners. That's what you would have with QNet. You would have us who would believe in each and every one of you. That all of you could be successful if you learn this simple thing. So guys, I would leave you with that thought. So don't ever come to me again and tell me we have a big problem. We're just making them so important. They're insignificant. They don't mean anything. I thank them for being with us for this many, many years. But I'm very upset because you never spit on your parents who fed you, who housed you. How ungrateful could you be? You don't do that. So I'm going to be your upline. I'm going to teach you ethical marketing. Not this kind of, again, I'm going to be censored. Not this kind of shit. Okay? We got to do the right thing. Ethical marketing. Right. We won't pirate. I won't allow you as upline to pirate. Right? You got to respect the leaders who brought those downlines under them, right? You don't have the right, despite you cross-training, you don't have the right to touch anyone in the tree. You don't own them. So I'll teach you these principles. I just recently, this whole week, I just finished a 10-series video for you, okay, on the principles and ethics of network marketing. So this video would be released soon. Okay, we did this for you. So guys, always have a smile and always think of a solution. Focus on consumable products, share consumable products, and you're on your way to the biggest success you'll ever have, because we're gonna turn this company, and I need your help on this one. We're gonna turn this company to $1 billion company on this basically in the next, I would say, 2 to 3 years. And it could be done simply by having a few products. Thank you so much, guys. Namaste.